This is my Monstera Adansonii, also called the Swiss cheese plant, and today we'll be talking about how to take care of this beautiful plant. So whenever it comes to how to take care of a plant, I always go to the origin of the plant and the condition the plant was growing in before. So Monstera Adansonii grows in rainforests, and the forest grounds are moist throughout the year. As it is an aerial plant, it will also take in water and nutrients from the aerial roots by climbing on the barks of trees. And also, when I bought this plant from the nursery, it was kept in a shaded area. It was not kept in direct sunlight. So I'm going to provide the same conditions to this plant too. So keeping all of that in mind, let's see what kind of soil this plant likes. As we discussed earlier, because of the forest conditions, this plant likes moist soil, but it should not be soggy. It should not hold water, but it should hold moisture. I achieved the same by using a potting mix of 65% coco peat, 20% leaf mold or any nitrogen-rich organic fertilizer you can find, a 10% of perlite or pumice, and 5% vermiculite to keep the moisture up. So think of the floors of rainforests, they're always covered with dry leaves too. So adding mulch to the soil of the plant will also help maintain more moisture of the soil. Also, it's a good idea to use pots with good drainage holes, as this will make sure the soil doesn't remain soggy. Also, while watering, make sure you do not let the soil completely dry. Keeping the soil moist really helps this plant. Using a moss pole for this plant is a really good idea. It will help the plant's aerial roots to take nutrients from the moss pole, and this will result in greener and bigger leaves. When it comes to what kind of light the Monstera Adansonii prefers, it prefers bright indirect sunlight. Too much direct sunlight can scorch the leaves. If your plant is not getting enough light, the leaves will start to turn yellow. If you're planning to order this plant or buy this plant, make sure you provide the same conditions it was growing in before. Make sure you contact the seller and ask him or her what kind of conditions the plant was growing in so you can provide the same. This will prevent the plant from going into a shock. Coming to see how this plant likes to be fertilized. The Swiss cheese plant should be fertilized every 6 to 8 weeks during the spring and summer. Leaf mold is my favorite way of feeding all my rainforest plants. It contains the same kind of nutrients found in the forest floors. If you're going to use mineral-based fertilizer, use a balanced fertilizer that is diluted to half strength. If you're wondering if this plant likes humidity or not, it comes from the rainforest. Monstera Adansonii loves high humidity. It thrives on humidity. While placing it, make sure you place it between plants or in a corner where the humidity is high. If you live in a really dry climate, you may need to mist the leaves regularly or use the humidifier. Monstera Adansonii will need to be repotted every 2 to 3 years. It's a pretty fast growing plant and the root system grows pretty robust. When repotting, choose a pot that is one size larger than the current pot. Make sure the pot has a lot of drainage holes. While repotting, make sure you don't hurt the root ball too much, as the roots of these plants are pretty fragile. If you're wondering if this plant attracts pests and diseases, you will be happy to know that Monstera Adansonii is relatively pest and disease resistant. However, you might find a few mealybugs or spider mites on these plants. If you notice any pests, treat them immediately with a solution of neem oil. With proper care, Monstera Adansonii can thrive for many years. So if you're looking for a beautiful and easy to take care of a plant, I highly recommend this one. If you love growing houseplants, consider clicking the first link in the description to claim your free ebook on how to grow houseplants. Like and subscribe for more, and as always, stay loyal to the soil. Thanks for watching, guys.